Hello and welcome to the Social Media Essentials Club. So today we are going to share a little bit about reviews first of all, and then just go through some of the key dates for February that you could use in your social media. So Kate, you crack on with reviews.
Um, so just a little point really on obviously reviews are great to share in your business, but I think we can overthink them slightly, in that I'm sure everybody gets positive feedback a lot, but they don't view it as a review because it might be that it's on a WhatsApp message or a text message or an email, or it might have been said to you in person. And so just to encourage you really to share those reviews, to get the most out of them before you forget, and if it's in an email, it gets buried in goodness knows what else. So one way of doing that, that we've tried and encouraging some of our clients to do, is just to screenshot maybe the snippet from the email or the WhatsApp message. You can make it anonymous, so you can block out whoever's left that review's name, and then just try and use a picture or a video of you in your business or something in your business. It might be the product or something like that, and use that image and that screen grab of the review together and just post them as a review. So we don't need a Google review necessarily, even though they're quite nice to have. We don't need a Facebook review. We can just use some of this feedback that's been given to us. If it's verbal, I'd even encourage you to write maybe something in your notes on your phone and screenshot that and share it. There's loads of ways that you can make that more visual and then share them, rather than having to wait for the formal process of somebody leaving you a Google review or a Facebook review.
And also, if you're making it anonymous, I don't think you need to ask them if you can share that, because they've shared that information with you. You're blocking out any names, so they won't know who it's come off. And again, it's just another barrier to stop you going ahead and posting it. So first of all, I just need to say that me and Kate are wearing matching clothes today for some reason. It was totally by accident, but sometimes we just get those vibes between us. And I don't know if Sarah Gray's watching this, we might be making massive fashion faux pas. Do let
We're
us know.
very muted, aren't we, in terms of our colours? Very wintry.
Subdued.
Yeah.
So some dates so February is Raynaud's Awareness Month. It's something we suffer with in my house. It's just your fingers going white and not being able to get the colour back into them and the blood circulation back into them. I'm not sure why you need to be aware of it. It's probably a lot worse for some people than it is for us. You know, normally if you just give it a bit of a rub, it'll come back. But anyway, February is Raynaud Awareness Month. Then on the 1st of February, it's Time to Talk Day. So this is a mental health chat day. And I think just making people more aware of people's mental health, and, you know, potentially having a discussion with somebody that you've not spoken to in a long time, or somebody that you think that might be struggling. It's between the charity Mind, Rethink Mental Illness, and the Co-op. So that's one to look at. Then on the 2nd of February, the Six Nations start, which I think is quite early this year. I think it normally starts a little bit later. But I'm not a big rugby fan, so I don't particularly know. I'm just making it up. The 4th of February is Facebook's 20th birthday. 20 years, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I'm really struggling with years at the moment in terms of, you know, a lot of things that I did were 2 decades ago now.
Yeah.
But hey ho. But it is also Yorkshire Pudding Day, which is one that we've got lots of interaction in the past with. So I think a couple of years ago, Kate did a poll on LinkedIn and got quite a lot back on that in terms of, do you put Yorkshire pudding on every Sunday dinner, or do you just do roast beef as it should be? But again, yeah, it could be a
Not
nice
as it
talking
should
point.
be. No, no. We just have Yorkshire pudding every Sunday.
No, but the rule
Obsessed.
is that it's only with roast beef, isn't
Yes.
it? We have it every single Sunday as well. So I'm with you, sister. Don't get all like shirty with me early doors. I'm in your camp, but it officially should only be on a roast beef. I even did them Christmas Day with Christmas dinner. So
Yeah, we have on Christmas Day.
in fairness, it's one of the few things that the kids actually like. So
Yeah.
anything um you could also, I suppose, on Yorkshire Pudding Day, could you do toad in the hole? Do you guys eat toad in the hole very often?
No, we don't. It is one of those where I go, oh, should we have that? And then the kids will go, what is it? Well, it's just a sausage in a Yorkshire pudding, essentially. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll have that then.
Oh, there we go. There you go. You can have that idea for free for next week
Yeah.
to spice things up. The 5th is Nutella Day. We go through pots and pots and pots of Nutella in my house. Nutella on pancakes, Nutella on toast, Nutella on bagels. Yeah, so it's a firm favourite. The 7th is Charles Dickens Day. And obviously, we've both got children who are now doing their GCSEs within the next 2 years. So there's Christmas Carol and all of those kind of things. But again, if you're into books, into reading, it might be one that you want to talk about. The 9th is Pizza Day, which is, again, an easy one in terms of a tea option, potentially. Uh,
Yes, and then we've got the raging debate of whether pineapple belongs on a pizza or not.
So we went for a Pizza Hut buffet a couple of weeks back. It was last week probably, and there was lots of nice variety. I will say the price is very expensive these days in comparison to the 4.99 that it used to cost back in the day. But again, I'm just showing my
That's
age.
that's another like 20 years ago. It cost
Yeah,
this much
20
at
years
Pizza
ago when
Hut.
I was at university, you used to get
Yeah,
one for 4.99.
there you go.
um, And then the 10th is Chinese New Year, and it is the year of the dragon this year. I shall take that opportunity to utilise a local business and have a Chinese meal from my local takeaway. Not that I need an excuse. Then, not that everything's about food or anything, but then the 13th is Shrove Tuesday, so you need to get your pancakes on. Obviously, Kate loves a pancake as well because it's the same batter or a similar batter to a Yorkshire pudding. And Kate will have a savoury pancake to start, which I think is utterly weird, followed by a sweet pancake.
I think maybe in a
But
previous life I was French or something, because don't they have like savoury crepes?
yeah, croque monsieur.
Yeah. Uh, not really. Just like a bit of grated cheese on a pancake. Don't know why. But yeah, I kind of tend to do it like so. It'll be me and my youngest son because the other pair don't really like. Husband and eldest son don't really like pancakes, so we'll just have. I kind of do it as like a meal because I think it's like really filling. So then I'll just have like a couple of cheese pancakes and then I'll have probably golden syrup or something like that on the pancake for pudding.
Classic lemon and sugar, and obviously Nutella goes well down in my
Yeah.
house. But yeah, love a pancake, but not into a savoury pancake, if I'm honest. Same with scones, can't do a cheese scone either,
Yeah, I like a
which I know
cheese
you
scone.
like.
Mm.
Yeah, don't know. The 14th is then Valentine's Day. We've got a separate blog on Valentine's Day, so do take a look at that with lots of ideas of different things that you could
Big
do.
business still, isn't it? Whether you love it or hate
Yeah,
it, it's big business. If you're in retail, all those florists, they're all going to be,
events.
busy. Jewelry, perfume, underwear, no doubt. All of those sorts of things will be busy, busy. And I think
I
I
also
read,
feel like it's almost
I'm
carry
sure I
on.
read something on, like Tesco send you like their club card stuff, and they had a stat about how much money was spent on Valentine's Day after 5 o'clock. Like so all the people that have forgotten and on their way home have bought flowers or chocolates or whatever it is and a card. Literally, it was massive the percentage or the amount that was spent. It was quite interesting.
Somebody that says retail is dead wants to go into a card shop on Valentine's Day,
Yeah,
because it's absolutely manic in there. But yes, I also think it's probably like the first big thing for hospitality businesses, like the first big event back
yeah.
after Christmas. So again, another big one there. The 15th is the start of London Fashion Week. So hopefully we'll see lots of different bits and pieces on the catwalk.
Peach. Do you
Possibly
think there'll be
not.
a bit of peach? Bit
Yeah, peach because it's the colour of the year, maybe. I once had a peach bridesmaid dress as well, I think.
Yeah, I can
So
remember you in that.
and then the 17th is Random Act of Kindness Day. So again, is there something that you could do randomly to help somebody out, or that you could then feature, or
A
somebody's done
customer.
something nice for you?
Yeah, I always think like it would be nice if you arrived and like a small, like if it was a small purchase or whatever, and you just said it's free. Like imagine how lovely that would
Yeah.
be if you got to the till and you didn't have to pay. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, or a bunch of flowers to somebody, or just something nice to cheer somebody up. As we know, anything pet related always goes down really well on social media. So the 20th of February is Love Your Pet Day. And then it is a special year. So we have a 29th of February this year. And as you will expect, we've got a full blog related to Leap Day and all those nuances. I think it's one of the things is women proposing to men
Yeah, it's
on
quite
the
old
leap
school,
year.
isn't it? Mm.
Yeah. But again, it's perhaps one just to look into because it's a little bit different. Only comes around once every 4 years. And there might be something that you could add into your marketing about that. My friend Carly, I think, will be 8 this year.
Oh, was she?
No, she can't be, can she? Because no, she's 11. Again, I'm forgetting her age, but she's a leap
Yeah.
baby. But so they are all of the dates that we have in the calendar. There will be lots more in the blog. That don't forget to be part of our on Facebook, which is Piece of Cake Marketing. And if you've got any questions, feel free to just write them in there, and we'll happily try and respond to you. Have a great month and a great start to the year.
See you soon.